Yo, how's it going everyone? Veteran here. Alright, so if you guys have been watching for a while now, you know that a few weeks ago we recently hit 1,000 subs. Thank you guys once more for enjoying the content enough to smash that subscribe button, and you guys already know more and better content will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. So yes, this is the first official Q&A, but not the first one on the channel. The first one was when we reached 500 subs last year, so if you are new to the channel or haven't watched it yet, I definitely recommend checking it out. But alright, let's not keep you guys waiting much longer and let's jump right into the first question. So the first one is from Galaxy Gamer and he asks, when did you first hear about party animals and what's your favorite color? Alright, what a great question to begin with, and here's some lore for you guys. So believe it or not, but the first time I heard about party animals was way back in October of 2020. And yes, this is the demo everyone mentions where you will be able to get Gugu the pigeon as an outfit, along with a few more rewards for playing the game during this time. But the reason why it's crazy is because it was extremely lucky that I was able to tune into one of my all-time favorite creators, the Djibouti Show, who make hilarious dubs and also stream playing the game during one of those days. And once I saw how fun and crazy the game was just from the demo, I knew that I had to try it out for myself. So that's how I was able to get Gugu, and after that, I also kept an eye out on all the news leading up to the game's release, but it would not be until later on where I would decide to start creating content and also cover the game. So a huge special shout out to the Djibouti gang. And as for my favorite color, I guess it switches from time to time from shades of emerald green and teal blue. Alright, so the next question comes from Tay the Goof and he asks, do you have the unavailable skins like Boy Sparky, PJ Tuskar, Cowboy Valiente, and Polar Morse, and do you think they will be coming back to the shop? So yes, I've been having the outfits for a while now, and I mentioned it in some streams here and there, but I do have almost every single outfit in the game. The only ones I'm currently missing right now are some of the ones from the Shining Souls trading cards, but out of all the ones that have arrived in the shop or were in the game at one point, I do own. Now, as to if they will return, it's been well over a year since they left, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I believe these are also the only outfits that left the game that are not collabs, so unfortunately for this reason alone, I don't think they will. No reason was given as to why they were removed, and it makes no sense since we've gotten new animals and outfits added into the shop since then, so it leads me to believe that the devs just removed them to make them rare, which sucks because Boy Sparky is a great reference to a classic animated movie, and PJ Tuskar is one of the best Tuskar outfits in the game that players have been asking to make a return. But I guess all we can do is keep asking them here and there on their official socials, and hopefully someday they change their mind. But yeah, it might be a while, so don't expect them to return anytime soon. But alright, Sebastian De Leon Cano asks, when face reveal? So it might be a few months, maybe towards the end of the year or the start of the next, but I need to get a few things, set some things up, and make sure everything is ready to go. However, it's going to be a very interesting quote-unquote face reveal, and I'm sure you guys will be very surprised. Up next is Squidward and he asks, this is an imaginary question. If you were one of the workers for Party Animals / Recreate, what role or job would you take? For example, being able to use admin, modding, or help build the textures, skins, or maps for the game or more. So what a great question, and man, this is a hard one to choose since every part of making a game is important and really interesting to me. But if I had to choose one, it would be designing maps that are fun, crazy, and hard to win either solo or with a team. And if I could also help other coworkers create animals or outfits as well that fits a map's theme, then it would be a dream job, honestly. Alright, so the next question comes from ID Zoid and he asks, do I have a large one? Wow, I would have never expected a question like this, but all I can say is that I do own a pretty above average first place trophy that's gotten plenty of compliments from everyone I've shown it to, and it's also the only one in the world that's made out of BC8 carbon. Look that one up when you have the time. What the f. But now, worker Drone Nemo, who has been waiting months for this question to get answered, asks, what's your favorite cereal? So my favorite cereal is going to have to be Honey Bunches of Oats. Now, I don't know if it's just me or because I'm getting old, but the regular honey roasted is the best one, and sometimes it even tastes better soggy. If you ever had it, you know what I'm talking about, and it might honestly be the only S tier cereal. It's not too sweet and not too bland, but once you try it, I know you won't never switch. But let me know in the comments down below your favorite cereal, and also don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and set the notification bell to all if you would like to see a cereal tier list in the future. Alright, so Lulo Love asks, what's your favorite movie / show? Now this is a really great one, and I know it's going to be a long answer, but I really want to answer it the best I can, so let's save it for last. But yo, Lulo has another question and he asks, what's your favorite food? So my all-time favorite food is a simple but delicious dish called milanesa, which is a thin slice of fried steak, and a special shout out to Ruma for knowing how bomb the dish really is. But alright, now Pidgeon has 4 questions, which is insane, so let's start with the first one. So Pidgeon says how many hours on party animals I have, and at the time of recording I currently have 1,191.5 hours. I know I'm way up there with some of the players with the most hours, but I also know that there are a few hardcore players who for sure have way more. Also, sometimes when I post the update changes on the community tab, you can see the hours there, so if you would like to check from time to time, that's the place to go. The second question is my PC specs, and here you go. The third one says smash or pass Little Tom from Sonic 3. So I just checked, and what the dude's a puppet. Now it's a hard pass, but I won't say I have never but alright, the last question from Pidge 1 is chicken jockey. Chicken jockey, chicken jockey. I'm pretty sure it might be the meme of the year, but personally, you can't beat the Sigma. I am Steve. Now Lulo is back with another question, and he says, will you ever host another Nemo Cards tournament? And my answer is yes. However, I would need time to set it all up, but I have been thinking about bringing it back for a while now. So probably a bit after we get a new Nemo card map, since we did get 3 new ones since then. And hopefully by then photo mode is also added to it, because last time I and the viewers missed out on all the action trying to not get in the way of the race. But hopefully you guys are ready when the time comes. Alright, now it's time for the final question, which is also from Lulo, and he asks, what's your favorite movie slash show? So let's start with the show first, and after thinking about it for a while, I would have to say that it has to be the one and only, the classic. And we were also just talking about Chicken, Robot Chicken. The one created by...
Well, my dad is the head of a worldwide evil organization with aspirations of world domination.
Or by... who you might know. Alright, now get ready, because my favorite movie of all time is easily Face Off.
It's more fun. Shut the fuck up. You watch your fucking mouth! Brother! Please, man, don't shoot me. I'm scared, Johnny. Well, I think you better pull the trigger, because I don't give a fuck. I'm ready. Ready for the big ride, baby. I'm cast a try. I'm cast a try. John! Cast the passion.
I thought you were dead.
I'm not dead. I'm me. Wait, you good looking. You're hot. Sasha, what the fuck are you doing here?
Gee, Archer, I guess I'm crashing.
Yeah, it's pure cinema, and you can't get better than Uncaged Cage. But that's all I will show without spoiling the movie, and if you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend it. Hopefully you like it as well, and if you have already seen it, what part was your favorite? And does it also make it into one of your top 5 movies, because it's my number 1. But also, let me know, what do you rate it out of 5 stars in the comments down below. Alright, we got a lot of great questions, and a special thanks to each and every single one of you guys who left a question on the community post. But now let's wait until we hit another huge milestone, and then I'll do another one. So thanks for watching, and if you are new to the channel, why not like, comment, subscribe, and set the notification bell to all for more. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, 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 peace.